Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to another episode of Tina Tries It. In today's episode, I'll be trying out the new Benefit 4-in-1 Brow Contour Pens. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tina. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay updated with future videos that I post. Also, follow me on Instagram at Tina_Yong. Benefit recently launched their new Brow Contour Pro Pens. This is a 4-in-1 brow pencil. It has two brow shades. One is a lighter brow shade and one is a deeper shade. Then the other two, there's a definer shade and a highlighter shade. Do you guys remember having pens like this in school? You know, the multicolored pens? I remember I always had a lot of them because they were really cheap. They were like, I don't know, $2.50 at Officeworks. Now, Benefit was not the first brand to utilize this packaging. I believe Clarins also had a product. I used it last year. What did it have? It had like a lip liner, it had eyeliner, and I think like something else, I can't remember. But yeah, this isn't a completely new concept, but Benefit has adapted to make it like an all-in-one brow product. So I'm really keen to see if this is good or not. I am a big fan of Benefit brow products. My go-to currently is like the Goof-Proof brow pencil, can't speak today, and the Eyebrow pomade. I've had this for so long that literally like my pomade has dried. It's totally dried up along the side, as you can see, but I'm still using it. So I really love Benefit when it comes to brow products. Now for their new brow pencils, they have 5 shades available. I only have 4 shades because I got this from the event yesterday that I went to in Singapore, and they only launched 4 shades here. So there is brown light, brown medium, brown black light, and brown black deep. And I believe the other one I'm missing is blonde light. So how you're meant to match your color is to look at your brow color and your skin color. So the first shade on the actual product is referring to your brow color. So I would be like a brown, I guess. And the second shade is referring to your skin color, so I would be a light. Let's quickly touch on the price. The price of this brow pen varies depending on where you're gonna get it from. So in the US, it's $34. In Australia, I believe it's $55, and in Singapore, it's $57. So that makes this brow product the most expensive brow product that Benefit has. But then again, you are getting a 4-in-1 product here. So let me just quickly zoom in close so you guys can see me try the product out. So for my brows, I'll be using the color brown light. So I'm gonna use the lighter brown first. I'm just gonna press that down. Now to release the product, you're meant to just like turn the barrel, ooh, out of focus. So you just turn it. Now you don't wanna turn it too much because once the product is out, you can't wind it back. So you just kinda wanna make sure you get the perfect amount out. And now according to the Benefit videos online, you're supposed to use the lighter color on the first half of your brow and then use the dark color to kind of define the end to create like a gradient effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just going to start filling in the start of my brows. I do notice instantly that this brow product is a lot softer than their other ones, like the Precisely Brow and the Goof Proof. It's a little bit on the softer side. So I fill that part in. It's not looking perfect, I know. I usually just take like a clean shader brush and just smudge that color forward and just soften the whole look up and blend it through, because I feel like you either need to brush it or run a clean brush through it to make it, I guess, more even and well blended. Otherwise, I feel, I don't know, it just doesn't look as nice. I might go into these little sparse areas and just try to mimic little hairs in there, doing little strokes. Alrighty, I'm ready to move on to the darker color. So I'm just gonna click that shade down. Then for this darker shade, I'm just going to start on the base of my brows first, because that's usually where I don't have a lot of hair, and I usually use a dark color normally when I fill in my brows. So I usually change brow pencils to create like more depth and more definition on the end area. So again, I'm just using small strokes. I just kind of want to be really light-handed with this because I do find that it is quite soft. So if you're heavy-handed with this, it could look a little bit too bold, I think. Now I'm just going to elongate the tail a little bit. Just fill it in slightly. I'm gonna clean it up so it doesn't need to be perfect. Now I should mention they also gifted me a brush. which I guess you could definitely use. I definitely feel like you need to use this brow pencil in combination with a spoolie or a brush because you're just not going to get that nice end result if you don't. So I might just use this spongy bit to blend out the tail of my brow. Actually, I don't think it's small enough. I'm going to change brush. I'm just going to be using like a brow brush from Bedazzle Tools. It's a little bit stiffer, so I feel like I can just really get into that tail and kind of soften that product out. I don't know what my camera is doing today, but I feel like I look really orange. I think my white balance is a little bit off today. Anywho, I am going to just use this to underline the base of my brow. This is just going to define the shape of it. This shade is matte, so it doesn't have any sheen or anything to it. It's pretty much like a thin concealer. Personally, I don't like to go overboard like at the start of my brow. I tend to just do a little bit and just emphasize more on like the middle and the end. Now I'm going to blend that out with a flat brush. Which one is this? This is from Zoeva. It's the 322 brow line brush. You can use your fingers as well, but I just feel like because this line is so small, I want it really precise. I'm just going to blend this color down. And especially because I have eyeshadow on, I want to be like really precise with my blending. I don't want it to cover up any of that eyeshadow I did before. Actually, I really like how thin this is because I normally apply minimal product anyway. I don't go like overboard when concealing under my brows. I only just put like a tiny amount. So this is perfect for me. Occasionally I would clean up here if it's really messy, but I actually don't mind this. I feel like it looks quite nice already. I'm going to switch to the highlighter shade. Personally, I think I would usually kind of just stop there, but if you want to take it a notch further and really carve it out and highlight that brow bone of yours, you can go in with the highlight shade. Again, this is matte, so it's not like a shimmery highlight. You just want to focus this on like the arch, I guess, of your brows, like underneath. And then I'm just going to kind of apply a little bit further down and then blend it in with my brush. Okay, so that is one brow done. So far, I'm pretty impressed. I really like this product. I feel like all the colors worked really well for my skin tone and my brow color. So if you have like a similar brow color and skin tone to me, I feel like brown light would be perfect. However, I feel like if you're really, really fair, but you have dark brows, one pen is not going to be enough. You're not going to get like the results you want with one pen. You might have to go buy two, but then that's a lot of money. So it's probably not worth it. And again, the same problem could happen if you have like a darker skin tone but lighter brows. You're not going to find that all in one pen. Unless they could make it somehow that you can choose your colors. You know, I feel like when I open this up, like if they could somehow make these pieces kind of like customizable so you can choose which shade you want in your pen, that could work. Because I do feel it is a really good product to use only if you're able to use all four colors and they work with your skin tone and brow color. Anyway, let me quickly finish off this side. Again, I'm just gonna repeat the same steps I did on this brow. That's both brows done. I would normally go in with a brow mascara just to lighten up my hairs a little bit and make the look a little bit lighter because I feel like it's kind of looking a little bit dark now. So I'm just using the Innisfree Brow Cara. It has like the tiniest little brush and I love it. So I just like quickly go in and use this. You guys have seen it before. I literally just run this through and it just helps make the brow hairs match with the brow pencil a little bit more. So my brows are complete and done. Here is an up close look at them. I actually really like the end result of my brows, and I do feel like this is a fantastic product because I can use all 4 shades. But like I mentioned before, I don't feel like it's gonna be enough for everyone. It's not gonna match everyone completely unless they can make it in a way that you can customize the pen, like build your own pen. That would be really cool. Now, what would I rate this product? I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think it is a really good product. I really like the formula, and actually, like before I swatched it on my hand and I was like trying to like smudge it out, and I feel like the formula is pretty long wearing and it doesn't like smudge off so easily. Another big suggestion I would make is that I know like maybe they can't put a spoolie at the end, but maybe if they had included like a brush or a spoolie with it as a like package deal, I think that would be better because you're definitely going to need to use a brush or like a spoolie to blend it out. Also, I really hope that they do expand their shade range, maybe to include some warmer colors. I think that would be nice. But yeah, overall, I think it is a really good product. However, I don't feel like you need to rush out and go buy it. If you already have like your brow routine down pat and if you're already happy with your products, I think like save your money unless you're kind of running low on that and you want to try something else. This is a really good alternative to kind of test out, but make sure you head into the store to try it and to shade match, because I would hate for you guys to waste your money if you buy it online and find out you can only use like 2 out of 4 shades of the colors. Anyways, that is it to this episode of Tina Tries It. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram at Tina_Yong. I shall speak to you guys next time. Bye.